there, I just wanted to point out a few things in Wevideo that might help you make your presentation all that much better. I'm in my Wevideo editor here, and I'm almost done. I have all of my captions up here, and I have them in my text track. I also chose to have two different image tracks, and I just want to point out they actually were called video tracks when I started, but if you click on those three dots, you can rename your tracks, and I chose to call them image tracks. The important thing to remember here is that these tracks are actually layered one on top of each other. So whatever is on top will actually appear on top of layers that are below it. And the reason why I did that is really just for this slide here mainly. I wanted to have the cityscape in the background. I obviously wanted to have my caption on top, but I also wanted to have this map on top of the cityscape. So I created a new track right over here. To create a new track, you just need to go up here to the plus sign next to track, and you can choose if it's going to be an audio track or a video track or text. But again, you can add those in, and then you can move them around if you would like. So if I wanted to have this image on top of that image, I can actually move this whole track down below by clicking on those three dots, and it gives me the choice to move up or down, and I'm going to move that layer down just to show you. Now that map is actually below the city image, and so we wouldn't actually even see it when we click play. I don't want that, so I will move it back up. But I just want you to see how you can move your tracks around to get whatever you want to be displayed on top or below whatever you don't want to be displayed. Another thing I want to show you is in the audio track. So I've got my audio track down here. I've chosen some music, but I also might want to play with the sound levels, how much the volume is up or down. And to do that, you do just need to turn on your levels right here. So you've got the choice for levels off. You can choose to turn on your audio levels. That's that blue line that comes across here. And what I've done is I've created a dip to that blue line so that the volume slowly fades out at this section and then fades back in on this new musical track. To do that, you need to just click on the blue line, and you can see that you can add a new dot just by clicking, and then you can just grab those dots and you can move them and manipulate your audio to be the levels that you want for your music. Finally, the last thing I want to show you is just to add transitions. If you haven't added transitions before, you've got your transition menu right here. And what this is this is the way that you will move from one image to the next. Okay? So if you click on one, you'll see how it changes from one image to the next. Here's dip to white. It just dips to white before it changes. You can choose what you want your transitions to be. So, like I have a spot right here where it just goes from this image straight to that image. So, I'm going to come up here, I'm going to use this cross zoom, and now I'll drag that down, and I just put it right between those two images, and that'll put that transition in. So now when I click play, it'll do cross zoom to the next image. Hope that helps. Again, keep your questions coming. We'll show you as much as we can. Let's make some awesome presentations. Bye-bye, everyone.